Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. With me, Abdul Hamid Aly, we'll discuss about TOEFL versus IELTS. What are TOEFLs? What are TOEFLs and IELTS? And we will compare between TOEFL and IELTS. Yeah. Okay. Overview. Wondering about the difference between TOEFL versus IELTS. Confused about TOEFL and IELTS. Not sure which of these is a better choice. In this part, we will explain the key points about IELTS versus TOEFL. And that is how they differ. Getting the later part of this post, we will also make recommendations regarding the two based on your strength and weakness. We'll compare scoring system of the two as complete as well. First off, internet-based TOEFL can take up to 4 hours to complete, while the IELTS is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. There are multiple other points to bear in mind about IELTS versus TOEFL, so don't miss out on checking in later further. Next, what is IELTS? What is TOEFL? IELTS is International English Language Testing System. It stands for International English Language Testing System. Whether TOEFL test of English as a foreign language. Once more, TOEFL test of English as a foreign language. Now, what is IELTS? IELTS is International Language Testing System. It is an English proficiency test. There are so many tests, yeah, types of tests: standardized tests, placement tests, proficiency tests, and so on. IELTS has two formats: academic IELTS and general IELTS. While academic IELTS is for those planning to study at higher education level abroad, general IELTS focus on social skills and workplace contacts. The IELTS test uses British English. It consists of four parts. First, reading, listening, yeah, writing, and speaking. It takes 2 hours and 45 minutes to complete. Yeah, to complete the questions, to complete the task. This includes the transfer time from one section to the next. The IELTS is widely accepted in many thousands of institutions in more than 140 countries. However, each institution has its own requirement, yeah, of IELTS scores. After taking the test, you can then select up to 5 organizations where copies of your IELTS result will be sent free of charge. Wait. What is TOEFL? This is test of English as a foreign language. Yeah, stand for. It is also an English proficiency test, similar with IELTS. Yeah, TOEFL was developed by an American company, Educational Testing Services, or ETS. TOEFL measures an individual's proficiencies in American English with respect to four similar verticals. Similar with IELTS, yeah, there are four competences that will be measured: reading, speaking, writing, and listening. TOEFL scores are accepted in over 900 universities in over uh, 130 countries. TOEFL IBD or internet-based test is the most popular. You can register and take TOEFL IBD at the signed centers in almost all countries, and it takes 4 hours to complete. The TOEFL paper-based test. Yeah, there are two types of TOEFL: IBT and also PBT. Is offered in places where the TOEFL IBT is not available. The PBT is taken by just 3% of students who choose to appear for TOEFL. Now, introductions. TOEFL versus IELTS. IELTS versus TOEFL, the standoff does not really apply when we compare the test format, as both testing patterns consist of the same 4 sections. Yeah, first, listening, writing, reading, and speaking. IELTS has two versions: IELTS Academic and also IELTS General. Typically, we will compare TOEFL to the IELTS Academic versions as a both test your proficiency in academic English, mostly with an object to have you well placed in an English speaking academic environment. Yeah. Or we call it by you will continue your study in a high level, in a universities level, abroad, overseas. Now remember, IELTS general test is considered easier to beat IELTS to both IELTS academic and also TOEFL. With the IELTS general reading and IELTS general writing sections simpler than both IELTS academic and also TOEFL. The other two components, listening and speaking, yeah, are the same for both formats of IELTS academic and also IELTS general. Major points of difference between TOEFL versus IELTS. Yeah, the first, those who have already taken one or both of these tests would know that IELTS is more inclined towards the UK, yeah, or Australian English, while TOEFL more towards American English. The accent or the style. Basis the above, you will have to decide, yeah, which speaking test you would be most comfortable with. You will interact face to face with examiner who is also leather in IELTS. Yeah, in TOEFL you will be taking into microphone. You will face it synchronous, while IELTS you will face to face in real time. TOEFL test scores are available to view online within 10 days post the test date. IELTS releases result within 13 calendar days. IELTS test centers are supposed to post the test report form. You can also collect your test report in a person from the test center. IELTS enjoy better acceptance in Europe and Australia. TOEFL is what most programs in the United States would look for. Major differences: booking and registrations. Yeah, IELTS online or in a person. Yeah, many centers close registrations sometimes before the test, whereas TOEFL IBT registrations online only by mail or by phone up to 4 days prior to test date. Test availability: fixed test sessions per year. Computer-based IELTS more frequent where available, offered more than 50 times a year, yeah, globally. Durations around 3 hours and can be delivered in 2 sessions of a different days in some locations. Test totals 4 hours within a mandatory 10 minutes break. Delivery: IELTS paper-based tests can computer-based with interviews marked by examiners. Yeah, administered on a computer, or for IBD, but automate and human scoring. For the results available, yeah, paper test, 30 days, paper test 13 days, while computer test 5 to 7 days. For TOEFL IBD, 10 days approximately. Assessing and submitting results, yeah, up to 5 institutions for free, then an additional fee applies. Up to 4 scores assignments before the sessions, yeah, fees apply for additional reports. Yeah. Score comparisons, IELTS scored on a 9 point, yeah, or 9 band scale, score on a scale of 0 to 120 point, with each sections receiving a score from 0 to 30. Nah, this is score comparisons, yeah. The TOEFL score and also IELTS band. How to prepare for them? The last, practice test. You have to uh, always, yeah, or usually, or you have to practice test five uh, a month, or it could be 1 3 months, for making sure uh, you face and you understand the test. Find preparation materials, cari di YouTube. It could be from internet, it could be from ebook, it could be from hard copy, yeah. So many. Register for the test day, of course. Okay, thank you. That's all from me about TOEFL and also IELTS. And so sorry we have mistake. Thank you for your attentions. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.